What's up? The StreamYard's link didn't post, did it? Oh, there it is. It did. It just took it a second. Anyway, we're going to goof off in some Fusion because why not? Let's just do it. You know what I mean? There's some like paint or something on my shirt right here. Oh well. Stained paint. Actually, yeah, it looks like a bleach spot. Oh well. That's life. That's life in the Fastlane. And I turned the AC way cold for the last half hour so we can do this. Bye-bye. Shutting her off. But that way we don't have that background noise. So anyway, let's just get to it. Let's go play in Fusion. Oh, I need to share my screen, don't I? Share screen. You got to do the whole screen. You can't do the Fusion screen because otherwise the little menus and stuff don't show up. And I kind of screwed this all up, and I've been playing with it again. This is, if you don't know, this is the cooling ducts from my Hemera. They've gotten really good, but what I found, let's go back to here, so you can see the whole Hemera hot end. What I found is if I'm printing and it's traveling this way, or actually this way, so the area that needs to be cooled is traveling toward this notch in between the two of them. So basically the printer's traveling this way up here, the cooling area is traveling this way. This notch right here between the two isn't getting enough cooling. So anything that's traveling diagonally along doesn't quite get enough cooling. And that was before this. This is actually wider now and should. But I'm thinking about redoing this whole thing and making it like one big arcing round one. And I'm not sure how I'm going to pull it off. Which is why we're going to play in Fusion. And let's hide this again because we don't actually need Hemera. And it just confuses the crap out of me. And I mean, I could just... where am I? I need this one. I could just leave it. I mean, this is different than what was there before. And let's see, I want to loft it to, if I loft it to, let's see, hide the bodies. I can see just the sketches. If I just loft it straight to that, great, loft, go straight to there, from there, turn the bodies back on, it'll cut it out, and everything should be okay. Does kind of, they've changed the whole lofting feature. It does weird twisty things it doesn't really need to do, but it still works. So I could just do that, and that should improve it a lot. Because before these were a lot farther apart. A lot farther apart. Plus I had a centery groovy thing. Now I still think it's coming down this duct, and again, I'm no aerodynamic-y person, but it's coming down these ducts, and it's basically shooting the air coming down here. It's not like coming around the corner and coming out the hole. It's just traveling down and going this way, down, and then this way. So this area is still not getting any cooling. So I can add a third duct right here between the two, which I thought about. Or, what's up, Jerry? Jump in if you want. So it's not just me yak attacking. Or I could just start the whole ducting area. This is all over. And just start from there. And Hemera back. And kind of line it up to the nozzle again. I'm not really sure how I want to go about it. I kind of want to try a round one, but I'm not sure how I'd loft it to it and get it to fit. I'm sure there's a way. I'm just not sure how I can pull it off. And I got a couple ideas, but I don't know if they'd work or not. I can't really move this over. I mean, I could go right over to the edge of this, but you can't go any farther because this is where the doesn't show it in here. But this is the whole airflowy area right here. It says keep clear for airflow. So you can't go any farther than there for the mount. I could shift it this way a little bit and void this hole. And then I could just use these two, which is more than enough. But I really don't want to. The position is not bad where it is. And I want to attack from here and from here. I don't know. Let me think about it here. I'm going to do a cancel. I'm going to do a save as. Goofing off. That way I can edit to my heart's content and not screw up what I already had. The other thing you probably have a problem with is it doesn't always clear this here motor and clear the build plate, which is normally I would just arc this all the way over and then start, but then the bottom edge of this hits the bed because it's wider than the nozzle is off the bed. That makes sense. And this actually isn't placed properly, but it's close. It's close. What I think I want to do, how could I pull this off? How can I do this? I'm thinking if I you know what? If I come off of here and I start a new sketch, you know what? I'm going to delete all this crap. All my old lofts and setups and everything. Goodbye. Don't need this. That one I do need. That needs to stay. This one I don't need because I'm not going to do that anymore. That's all part of the fan duct itself. That's the mouse. That's the other mouse. Let's bring those over here. Let's bring that over here. Ah, crap. I hate that. I want to be working right here. That's where I want to be working, actually. And the actual duct. I hate that. Wish they just if you're working on an item, you should automatically be selecting that in the hierarchical file thingy here. But it doesn't. So if let's see, I'm going to come off of this, start a thing. Side mouse, which one's this? This is the mouse of the thing. This is the one I just started. If I project the nozzle, okay, I can take this, I can come off of it a buttload, like about like that. Let's make it 13. And then do it again. How am I going to pull this off? Yeah, do it again. Do 15. That gives me 2. Let's even go wider. 17. Okay. Then do this. Come off of here. And go straight up. And come off of here. I want to be in line with that. There it is. Go here. Escape. Then extrude this. Right? That give me a nice arc. It's still too clumsy. Let's just go a little more. Like over here. And like over here. Escape. And then I might not be lofting, I might be shelling. And go up, say 5, 7, -7. Go up. Actually, I'm going to go negative. I'm going to do 2 distances, 2 sides. And I'm going to go -4 on 1. Actually, the other one, I can go 2. And this one, I can go 4. 4. Let's go in different directions. And then I don't think it'll let me loft from a curve, will it? Loft. Well, maybe it will. This ought to be interesting. Get rid of the bodies because I won't be able to see it. Like Hemera. Bring back the sketches. I want this. This. And it's doing some seriously weird crap. Yeah, it doesn't really like doing it off the arc here. Cancel. So, new plan. I'm going to take this, edit sketch, get rid of these. And I'm actually going to do a polygon. The center line. Do 15, tab 8. It's a tab 8, tab 15. Escape. Offset. Go 3. Yeah. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Do this. And this. Escape. Finish sketch. It's going to freak out now because of this extrude. I'm going to have to reassign this extrude. And bring back the sketch. I don't know why it keeps hiding, and the whole hiding sketches thing annoys me, but whatever. So that sort of gives me what I'm looking for, sort of. These two sketches. Get rid of those two. Don't need them at the moment. This might work. This will be different. Let's loft this. Actually, it's like that. And that. Create loft. Do this. Okay. Same thing. Get rid of the bodies because it won't let me select them then. Try one. Nope. Command Z. I want this one right here. This sketch can go away. I want that sketch. Bodies can go away. I want that sketch. Bring the bodies back. Loft. Loft. Bring the body back. Loft it to. Oh, come on. No bodies. I want that. And that is one. And then bring the body back. And then this one is 2. And I just want it to join. Is that clearing the motor? It is just, but it's clearing the motor. Okay. Infusion's freaking out, but it just seems to be working. And then do it a third time. Bodies. Sketch. Down, down, create loft. Bring the bodies back and loft it to there. And hit join. That gives us a really weird thing, but it looks like it might actually work. It actually looks like it might work. And I wonder if I can just show that now. Get rid of all the sketches. Click here. Say shell. Give it a thickness of, say, 1.5. Is it freaking out or is it going to do it? Come on now. You can do it. I know you can, Fusion. Why is mail up? I thought I quit mail. This ought to be different if it works. It might not work. But it cannot be repaired after deleting faces, changes, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, go to hell. Well, I can reloft. Cancel. Cancel, I said. This is what pisses me off when Fusion does this stuff. It's like it's thinking, and I don't want it to think anymore. I want it to cancel, and there's no escape. And that's not just Fusion. That's any program ever. They keep thinking when you don't want them. It's like, okay, give up. I said give up. Thank you. That crap pisses me off. All right, let's get rid of the Hemera model because I don't need that anymore right now. And let's all right, got a plan. Let's offset this whole border in negative 1.5. Okay, take this, push it in. How much did I do that? Well, I believe it's 2 or 3. 3. Negative 3. Okay. And then take that face and loft it. Great. Loft to that face. Okay. And then do the same thing here. So I'll have 3 separate ducts. Offset. Negative 1.5. What's up, Robbie Mac? Sketch. Why did the sketch disappear? I don't know why. I didn't want it to. -3. Grab that face. Create a loft. I need to hide. What sketch is that? I don't want it to go to that one. I want it to go to the one down here. Bodies. Disappear. That one. Disappear. I want to off to there. Okay, why is it not doing it? Bodies. To there. Loft. Cut. Why is it not saying okay? Okay. And then the last one, same thing. Offset that -1.5. Then 3. -3. What? I don't want that sketch anymore. That sketch can go away. I want that sketch. And then I want this body part right there. And cut. And say okay. I don't get why it's doing this twisty thing. I don't know if you guys can see these lines, but it's twisting the faces all up. That's all right. Which makes no sense to me, but that actually looks like it might work. It gives me 3 channels, 3 ports. Let's bring the Hemera back. See how it looks on the Hemera. Is it clearing the motor? Probably not. Nope. Oh, yeah, it is. Not hitting the motor there. Really close, though. Oh, yeah, it is. It's hitting it right there. Yeah, I know you can, but it's way above and beyond me, and it's an add-on, and you have to pay for it. They allow you to do it like once or twice for free, and then you got to pay for it. But see how that's twisting? This side one is going to the bottom of this block, and it should be the side to the side. And I know I can actually adjust that, and I think I'm gonna. It is pointed right at the block right now. But that's an easy fix with the airflow. I'm just gonna, if you take this edge right here, because it's always got to point to the block. You can't actually have it come out flat and point as a nozzle, otherwise it would be dragging on the bed. But all you have to do is pitch that and do a 2 distance pitch. Bring that to there. And do like this one. I'll do 1. That'll leave me. Oh, not 1, not 0.1. And do this one. 3. And it gets down there. And that gets the airflow down. I have to do it here too, basically. Success analysis. Go this way. Okay. Draw a sketch on here. Draw a line from here to here. Escape. That. And that. I want parallel. Escape. Take this. Turn off section analysis. Extrude. Hide Hemera, so it's not my way, and just extrude it to that face. Boom, done. Okay. See, now it'll come out and flow and come down, and I can pitch this out too if I want. See now how it's ducting downward. Pitch this. This one should be 3. 3. This one should be 1. 1. 5. Yeah. Okay, why is it not okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. See, and that fixes that. Now it's actually flowing down. Even though it looks like it's coming out toward it, it's actually, the bottom face is flat, but the actual ducting is pushing it down at the nozzle. And that's almost still too close to the block. Almost need to make that whole hexagonal thing, octagonal thing bigger. It's almost what I need. These need to be a little longer here. So instead of just using the standard hexagon, I need to like redraw it completely, but use the hexagon as a base. And actually make it wider there. Oh, crap. That's kind of the idea. And I'm going to make sure it's not hitting the motor right here. Which it kind of is right there. And actually, I think in real life, that motor sticks down farther than this original drawing shows. If I remember correctly. That's kind of the right idea. And it's still almost too low. Let's see, that's level with the nozzle here. I'm trying to think. Mine's either lower or higher. I can't remember. Their model is not 100% accurate. This is E3D's own model here. I imported this Hemera, this puppy. That's their model. The only thing I've done to it is I spun the block backwards, but it actually isn't correct. There's some variances in it. It's pretty close, but it's not exact. The motor's actually a little bit bigger, I think, and the block sits a little lower, or a little higher. I can't remember which I can adjust for later. That's an easy one. So let's go back to that. And let's step way back to here before all the lofting. Before that. And let's take this, add the sketch. And I think what I want to do is make this longer. So I will actually escape, trim, 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 oops, trim, 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 whatever the hell that is. Trim this, trim that. I'm going to make it straight. Escape. Take this whole line, make it a construction. Take this whole line, make it a construction. So it's just a reference. Make the Hemera itself go away. Oh, I want this. I don't want that. I can see what the hell I'm doing. As you can see, I projected the nozzle, so I kind of have a clue on what I'm doing. Kind of, sort of. So I think I'll leave that there. Bring this out here about 20. Yeah, that looks good. Bring this one out here, parallel to it, and join them. I hate that it always seems to have that stupid little check mark right where you want to keep working. And then do this one also 20, I guess. 20. Turn. And do it again. Over here. Just bring it out parallel to that. Connect the two. Connect that one with that one. And then connect that one with that one. Escape. Finish sketch. Move on to the next part, and now it's going to freak out. Add feature. I hate that it always deletes the sketch you just worked on. Edit that loft. That one. Now it seems like I gotta rotate before it'll let me hit OK. Isn't that weird? Like a new freaking thing with Fusion. Next one. It's also gonna error out because the face has changed. That one. OK. And then go one more forward. And edit. And this face. I really want to straighten that out now. because how am I going to do this? These little dots are all wrong. This one should be up here. This one should be over here. Where the hell is it going? Wait a minute. Why is it doing that? This one should be over there. This one should be down here. Stop thinking of just doing. What's up, Viking? And Fusion crashed. Annoying. It's only crashing because I'm trying to stream at the same time. Many bar stats. Let's see what's going on. Computer, fan, CPU. Yeah, the CPU like over freaked out. It's only at 83% now, but it was maxed out, I bet. Because StreamYard uses too much. Go away. Oh, let's do it again. It'll work now. I should have cleared the cache before I started doing that. If I clear the cache every once in a while, it won't crash. Let's see, my CPU is getting maxed out. I don't know if you can see it up there in the little screen. This should work now, actually. This way I'm designing it. I can smooth it out, I think, and use some center lines for the extrusions, for the lofts. Have it loft against the line and have a slight arc. Instead, okay, come up and say you bugged out on me. Open. Recover the file. Please do. And how far along was I before it recovered? Of course it didn't. Didn't save any of that new edit stuff. So let's go all the way back. And before it lofted. And even before it did that. Just delete it all. Because that all has taken memory. Alright. Edit this. And actually, I'm going to get rid of this altogether because I'm actually going to go farther off with it than I did initially. I wonder if I could just go 6-sided and have it. Nah, that's too much. What did I originally do? 15? Let's go 16. I actually pitch it a little. That'll bring that, that'll bring that, that'll bring that, and that'll screw up that. to make this horizontal. It locks everything down. What's up, Don? What's up, Matt? Oh, Matt was here before. You were here since the beginning. And let's make this escape. Don't need that anymore. Let's make this just a reference. Let's delete that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And let's hide the Hemera, because we don't need that anymore. So if let's see. Do this all over again. If I did 20, I think that's a little too much. Let's go 18. More. 17. 15. Moves me up just past the block. Yeah. Do 16 over here. Actually, I don't even think I need to go that much. That 14 looks good because it's going past there. And then draw this. I'm going to do this a little differently. Escape. Take this. Whoops. This whole thing. Offset it. Say 3. Okay. Connect the dots. Okay. Finish sketch. Now, why does it make the frickin' sketch disappear? That is really obnoxious. I just finished working on the sketch. Why would I want it to disappear? Anyway, all right. And go two-sided. And one I want to go up 2, 2, and the other one I want to go down 3. And I'm probably going to want to change that later, but whatever. Now, if I do it on this side, la-di-da-di-da-da. Probably going to have to raise that, but so yeah. Let's draw a face on there. Offset. I want to offset that thing. Come in. -1. 5. That's too much. -1. 1 millimeter should be enough. Move the solid. Extrude it in. Actually, I want to do that later. Cancel. I want to actually do my lofting now. The solids. So I want to select that and that and loft it. To that. Okay. Now, if I'm really smart, I'll do this. And then I don't have to like hide bodies and stuff. I can select that. And why is it hiding all the frickin'? It just hides sketches for no reason. Which sketch do I want? I want this one. This hiding of sketches thing that gets annoying. Shift. Great. Loft. To there. Why is there two profiles? Oh, shift. So that's one profile. I don't want that as a separate profile. I want this and this as one profile. Thank you. Add this. Thank you. Go back one. Do it again. I want this. And this. To loft to this. But I don't know why it does that. Why is it twisting it? See how it's taking the top profile here and making it the side profile there. That makes no sense. Why isn't it top to top, bottom to bottom? I mean, they're both squares. Makes absolutely no sense to me. It keeps putting stuff in the way that screws it up. And that should fix that. Okay. Why did it error? You just saw it there. Sometimes it just irritates me. The lofting feature is so stupidly simple, and yet it keeps erroring for no reason. Really wish it would just work. It's because I moved all those points around. But the actual where I put them makes more frickin' sense. See, that makes sense. That one probably doesn't, because it did the same thing, I think, over here. Yep. Oh, no, it does the side to the side. I think what I need to do is I'll fix it by taking this. Can I do that? Access right here. If I do that, just do say 45 degrees, that might straighten me out. Really making that super big, which I didn't really want to do. So move this. I can't move that before that. All right. So get rid of the bodies. All ones. Now it's working up here again when I wanted to be down in here the whole time. It's really freaking annoying. There's some things that really annoy me. What's up, Devin? That they make complicated because it doesn't need to be. So I gotta continue working up in here. That one. That one. Lofting to that one. I actually want it to join. And look, it actually put the right faces in the right places because it didn't have to go around that big ass corner. But now I got this big monster block here I really don't want. And it's going to hit the motor here too, isn't it? Yep, I know it is. Ooh, maybe it's not. It's really close. Is that hitting? I don't think it is. It's like really, really close. But it doesn't actually look like it's hitting. I could always put a center line on that one. I think I'm gonna. So let's see. On this face, start a sketch. And we will just draw a simple arc from up here somewhere because it's gonna freak out. To down here somewhere. End it. Escape. Pitch this. Just a little bit. Pitch this. Actually, pitch this a lot bit and pitch this very little bit. Finish sketch. And for some reason, it made the sketch go away. Why does it make the sketch you just worked on go away? It's up here. Because now it freaking started working in the wrong location. I should just start over and make it working in the right location. Edit sketch. Move. So I can move in 3D. Come on, I didn't want that. Command Z. I want that over there. Now I want to move the little handle, which I find really annoying that you have to use the move tool on the handle. Over there. I want to move that over. Come on. Move over there. All right, that looks about right. That looks about right. That looks like it might be about right. Finish sketch. Now, when I go to do this loft, let's see if it'll freak out on me. if I use a center line. And that brings it down away from the motor, right? Yep, surely did. Makes this a whole big, massive air duct unit. But you know what? It really doesn't matter, I guess. Save. Off. Okay. Question mark. Why not let me save it with a question mark? I really hate this right here, this hierarchical system. This is, the idea is good, but saying, you know, I'm working up here when I've obviously been working on the duct work, and now all the work I just did is up here, not on the duct work, even though it's attached to the duct work. It should have just automatically said, yeah, you're working on the duct work. Duct work, if that makes sense. So let's see if we can do the knockouts now. Now I gotta get rid of, what sketch is this? This one, right? Okay, what other sketches are shown? All of these sketches are gone. All of these sketches are gone. I'm going to really freak it out because I'm going to work down here again. See, and that's actually attached, and yet it's showing it as a separate body. That's just freaking stupid. Dum dum dum. You know what I can do though? I can fix that right now. Take that body and this body and this body. And actually, I should have joined that one first. Okay. And yeah, Command Z. So I need to take this body and join it with this body, and that'll bring it into, whoops, and this body, and that'll bring it into this modeling platform right here. Yep, that worked. Yeah, that's because you don't go back and forth as much as I do. That's why you've never had it happen, because you don't do it as much as I do. Because I'm more awesome than you are. And that's that, whether you like it or not. Okay, and all of a sudden it brings back this sketch that I don't even know what that is. Why is that even there? Why is that showing? See, I'm working on a new sketch, but it's showing this as part of the new sketch. I don't get it. -1. Okay. Take this. Surface. Revolve. Axis. This line right here. I want to go this way. 45. -45. Okay. Then I want to take that face and bring it to loft to this face, but I want it to go. Now I got this stupid sketch up here. I'm gonna have to fix that at some point. And uses a center line right there. There's my center line. Why I want to do it. Center line. There we go. Okay, why didn't it cut it? Let's start this over. I want this face. Lofting to this face. With that as a center. So it does not intersect both profiles. Come on! It does. It's right there. It's the same as it was before. Oh my God, what is the problem with this thing sometimes? Cancel. Edit sketch. It's fully intersecting. Move. Because you got to use a stupid move tool. Drag it way to hell in here so I know it intersects the whole thing. Finish sketch. Let it do its thing. Start all over. Create loft. From there to there. Cut. Add it on the center line. Got to bring these sketches back. That's my center line. Okay. Looks like it worked this time. Yep. Now, if I step back one, I can create a sketch on here. I can cut or offset, I should say. Negative 1.5, negative 1. Okay. Loft from that. Loft to there. Cut. Okay. Step back one. Oops. I screwed up, didn't I? Yep. Delete that. I have to. Okay, where'd my sketch go? What the fuck? Edit sketch. That needs to be pushed back first, and then I can loft. That. Can I just tell it to go to this line? Nope. Negative 3. Okay. Now I can loft it from. Now I got to make the sketches go away. That's just so annoying. And loft it to. Oh, the stupid menu always pops right up on top of what you're using. Okay. That's there. Step back one. Do this. Offset. Negative 1. Negative 1. Push that in. Probably a better way to do this, and I'm not thinking of negative 3. Okay. Oops. Something weird happened. Loft. To here. Okay. Step forward. Why is that loft not working now? Edit feature. It's not seeing that face anymore because I lofted it out with the last one. Which means I gotta find that sketch again. I want it to go to there. Bring the bodies back. Okay, that should fix that. Gonna have the same problem here. Then I selected a face instead of bodies. That one. Bring the bodies back. Okay. That all should work now. Hide all my little sketches. I kind of wish I could get the inside smoother, but for now that might actually have worked. Yeah, you don't go back and forth like I do. You got to select this to make it actually, and I always forget. Anyway, happens to me all the freaking time. Drives me nuts. Let's see what the inside tunnel looks like. I know it's terrible, but I don't think I'm going to worry about it too much. This is what I'm worried about right here, though. Right there. Which I can sort of fix. Cancel. I go like this. What is that thing? Is that an actual hole it made? Yep. So before we do the knockout lofts, let's fill that in. Say one. Okay. Fill that one in. Oh. Okay. Actually, let's delete this one. Delete. Do this one first, I think. Do it 5. Sure. Let's do this one next. See what it'll let me do. Won't let me do anything. There it goes, and then it freaks out. Come on, and now it's going to sit there and think about it because it can't do it. Cancel, cancel, cancel. So I have to do it beforehand. This one delete. Oh, stop thinking about it. God, I hate that. Do 2.5. Okay. Do this one now. I think this 5 is good. Bring it to the end. Everything should be working. No holes. Do the section analysis. Bring it in. This is much better here, it seems. This is nice and solid here now. I don't see any really small gaps. They're right here, which I'm not too worried about. Cancel. So that's darn close. I don't think it's perfect, but close to what I want to do. Now I just have to pitch the mouths here. Um, 0.75, I guess. And then do 2 distances. Of course, always 0.75. Now, I'm grabbing this other one, but it won't let me grab it. That's obnoxious. 3. Okay. Same thing here. I wonder if I can do them all at once or if it'll freak out. Edit feature. Well, let me do this one and this one. Let's eliminate this one because this one's going to be different. But those two will work. With the one control. And this one's going to be funky. How am I going to pull that off where I rotated that? How am I going to do that, guys? Oh, boy. How long have I been streaming? An hour and 20 minutes doing this stupid crap. My old one doesn't work too bad. It just has one void spot right here. I wonder if I can almost just add that to the old one. How can I pitch that where that is at an angle? Because it's going to do that funky thing. Funky thing. Funky. Funky, funky, funky. I wonder if I can just double do it. Do it again. It's kind of almost what I want to do. I can almost live with that. Okay. Not really what I wanted, but close. I'm trying to think if there's a way I can do it elsewhere, but can't think of anything offhand. Section analysis. Okay. Click on there, start a sketch. Why is this showing? It just makes no sense. There's no sketch there. Unless it's one of these. I mean, why is that showing? There's no sketch there that should be showing that. All the sketches should be hidden, other than the one I'm working on. Oh, well. Yeah, it does look ugly. I agree. But I think it'll actually work better. Alrighty then. If I draw a line from here to here, escape, and I make it parallel. Parallel. Where's parallel? Right there. Do that. And that. Escape. And I can select that. Turn off section analysis. Have it extrude to, come on, this face. Okay. Then that duct goes down. Duct. I don't even think you do the section analysis for this one. I think I can do it just by doing that. And then drawing on that face with a line from there to there. Escape. I want to parallel this and this. Escape. Solid. Extrude. To there. Okay. And the only one I'm going to have issues with is this one. I'm not sure how I can make that pitch. I got to think about that. Save. Before it freaks out on me. Do this. One tab. 3. Okay. Same here. Wonder if I can do it with that one. Feature. Do it both of them. Sure, I can. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna make that pitch. And probably the best way is to not do that rotary thing. But I think I'm done for the day because I gotta go deal with my mother, I'm sure. It's almost 11 o'clock. Now I got a concept I like. I could probably do it neater and cleaner. I think now that I know how I want it to look or work, I think I can make that look better by changing this. Then I could get rid of that if I use the spline here, center line. I think I can center line it all the way to there instead of just to here. That center line. If I bring it all the way over, I could probably get rid of this little wedge pie thing. Do a center line for both of these, just kind of smooth them out so they're not just straight kind of twisty things they are, and improve it. Back to Hemera, make sure nothing's coming in contact. It doesn't look like it is. Plenty of clearance. And that looks about right. Might be a little too low, which that's an easy fix. Get rid of this kind of straight looking thing. Make it more smooth like this one is by using a center line. All right, well, I think I'm quitting for today, or for now at least. We might work on this later today. But for this morning, I think I'm done. But I do think in the long run, this concept of 3 holes instead of just the 2 I was doing will give me better cooling. Because like I said, this spot right here was my lacking. But it's noticeable too. When the thing moves at that perfect 45-degree angle to it, you don't get enough cooling. What I have now. It still works. It cools. It's just not. You can tell it's a little rougher. Rougher. All right. Thought I did save it. Later, Mr. Book Drum, Mr. Book Drum, Mr. Book Drum. And Viking, if you're still here, I don't even know who's watching anymore. Not too many people. I imagine this was kind of boring for most people. But I'm off. Later, folks.